I'm a little bit under the weather today, but I'm really excited because we've got new members in our family. We've got Hiki's back, we've got Miscellaneous, we've got Shreya, we've got Baby Bommy, we've got so many more. Thank you guys for all of the good comments and all of the recommendations as well, because trust me, sometimes I don't know what to react to. You guys are just giving me exactly what to react to. That has been so fun, recently. Now, the most recommendations I've gotten from yesterday's video is to react to TXT Guide 2025, and Shreya was kind enough to tell me exactly where to go to watch the video. So today I'm going to be reacting to TXT Guide 2025 by Bomi Beer. Let's go. Before we do that, please guys, if you see me every single day, I think it's time for you to subscribe. This is the only way you can help this girl out. Subscribe, like this video, share to everyone you know. Leave me good comments, recommendations, things that you think I could work on, things that you would want me to react to as well. Let's go.
One of the biggest K-pop acts on the planet.
너의 차세대 리더, K-pop에서의 역사를 써내려 가고 It boy, the Gen Z, capturing the voice of Gen Z youth around the world.
Make sure to turn on the captions. Okay, let me turn on the caption then.
TXT are a 5-member boy group from South Korea who debuted March 4th, 2019 under Big Hit Entertainment. The group's full name, Tomorrow by Together, refers to the dream of these 5 boys, Subin, Yeonjun, Bomgyu, Taehyun, and Hyunin Kai, who have come together under one dream in hopes of building a new tomorrow. While each member of TXT naturally has their own strengths, all 5 were trained as vocalists, dancers, and rappers, leading Big Hit to make the natural decision to debut the group without fixed positions, with the exception of Subin as the leader. At a time when fixed roles were the norm in K-pop, TXT stood out as one of the first ever groups to break from this tradition, a pioneering move that helped popularize the new generation's trend of positionless groups. Often being described as K-pop's it boys and celebrated as one of the industry's global leaders, Tomorrow by Together's musical storytelling, diverse discography, and incredible performances have cemented their place as one of the leading K-pop acts of today, a standing they've earned through a journey marked by challenges, perseverance, and growth.
Right.
안녕하세요. Tomorrow by Together입니다.
TXT's debut in March 2019 was much anticipated, with them being the first group to debut under Big Hit Entertainment after the most successful act in K-pop history, BTS. Just to note before we continue, after a process of acquisition and rebranding in 2021, TXT now falls under Big Hit Music, a subsidiary of Hybe Corporations. This simply means TXT are now under the same company as groups like Enhypen, Le Sserafim, 17 and others. They, along with
I really wanted to know
BTS and
what this
Soloist
was
Music,
about, so
a
I need to pay
subsidiary of
attention to
Hybe
this.
Corporations. This simply means TXT are now under the same company as groups like
So, under Big Hit, we've got BTS, TXT, and Ehyun. I don't know who that is. And then under B-Lift, we've got Enhypen and we've got Elite. And then under Source Music, we've got Lee Seraphim. Under Playlist, we've got 17, Twas, Hwang Minhyun, Bomzu, okay. Under Cause Entertainment, we've got Zico and Boy Next Door. Under Hybe Labels, we've got G and Team, right? And then under Adore, we've got New Jeans. I see. Okay.
Hypen, Le Sserafim, 17 and others. But they, along with BTS and soloist Ehyun, remain as the only artists under the label of Big Hit Music. Since November 2018, when Big Hit announced their plans to debut a brand new boy group, anticipation and expectations for the debut of BTS's little brothers grew significantly. Cut to March 4th, 2019, the debut of Tomorrow by Together. TXT's anticipated debut song, Crown, reached an impressive 15.1 million views within its first 24 hours, setting the record for the most viewed 4th-gen boy group music video in the first day. TXT's debut EP, The Dream Chapter Star, performed equally well, peaking at #1 on both Korea's Circle album chart and Billboard's World Album chart.
I don't think I need
The EP also debuted at 140 on the Billboard 200, making TXT the fastest K-pop group to chart on the Billboard 200. While these numbers might suggest that TXT's careers started at an ultimate high, that is not entirely the reality. TXT's first comeback had to be delayed several times due to the members' ongoing health issues.
Wow.
While this might not appear to be a big deal, the K-pop industry is fast-paced and highly competitive, so extended delays between releases can make it incredibly challenging to maintain momentum and relevance within the industry, especially for a rookie group like TXT. During this break period, it was clear that the members were worried that their fans would leave them, and while some fans did stay, unfortunately the members' worries became a reality, as many fans who were tired of waiting for a comeback withdrew their support.
이번 앨범 이름이 꿈의 장 매직이잖아요. 이름이 굉장히 잘 정해진 것 같다고 생각을 했어요. 컴백이 딱 2번 정도 밀렸을 때
I understand what you're saying, but just in case you guys don't
큰일
know.
났다고 생각을 했거든요. 사실 속으로 굉장히 많이 불안하기도 했고 나중에 또 안 오면 어떡하지 생각을 많이 했는데 마법같이도 다시 돌아와 주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
When TXT were finally able to make a comeback, their fanbase started to grow again. However, this momentum would not last long, as a few months later, the COVID-19 pandemic placed distance between TXT and their fans once again. While support for TXT actually grew during this time, the pandemic's effects were felt by the members who began to experience the same worries that they had during their debut period hiatus.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
On top
cry,
of that,
I'm gonna cry.
they had to delay critical industry experiences like touring, which left them feeling unsatisfied and isolated once again.
무대하려고 좀 응원받고 사랑받으려고 가수를 하는 건데 그거를 내가 못 받고 있으니까 좀 괴리감이 들더라고요. 저는 지금 있는 팬분들이 저를 안 떠나게 잘 붙잡고 있고 싶어요.
So while TXT's career may have started at an ultimate high, it was soon clouded by a sequence of uncertainty and doubt. Thankfully, these clouds have now parted, and TXT continues to reach new highs. However, the one thing that has perhaps impacted TXT's journey the most continues to this day. And that is the pressure and hate they got, and continue to get, for debuting as BTS's little brother group.
그게 진짜로 너무 불안하기도 하고 너무 부담이었어요. 사실 저희 정말 방탄소년 선배님과 저희 빅히트 엔터테인먼트가 큰 날개를 달아준 게 사실이니까 그에 대해서 뭔가 아직 명백하게 증명한 게 없다 보니까 불안했는데
저희를 데뷔 때부터 사실 사람들이 가질 수 있는 편견이 많을 수 있는 그룹이라고 저도 생각을 했고 그리고
항상 나온 팀이니까.
네, 저희도 인정하는 부분이고 근데 형들과 회사가 달아준 날개를 견디기 위해서는
As the biggest K-pop act in history, the narrative of BTS's extraordinary rise from humble beginnings to international stardom has unavoidably cast a long shadow over any future groups associated with their agency. However, none have faced as much scrutiny and pressure as TXT, who were not only the first group to emerge from this legacy, but also the only other group directly under big hit music. What many people don't know is that upon being accepted into Big Hit, the TXT members were completely unaware of the advantageous position and subsequent pressure they would experience debuting under the heavy title of BTS's Little Brothers. Yeonjun, who was the first member of TXT to join Big Hit, joined the company in 2014, the year after BTS's debut, at a time when the company was still facing bankruptcy. While Bomgyu, the last member to join Big Hit, joined the company in 2016 before BTS even won their first grand prize. Ultimately, all 5 members of TXT took a chance on a relatively small company, completely unaware of the future success of their seniors and how this might consequently influence their own idol journeys.
True.
The members often speak of their time at Big Hit before it became the large-scale company it is today.
사람들이 이제 투모로우바이투게더 하면 방탄소년단, BTS의 동생. 항상 사람들이 비교를 우리랑 하니까 그러면서 이제 많은 사람들이 쟤네들은 좋은 환경에서 이렇게 좋은 이렇게 시스템에서 일을 시작했겠네라고 하지만 나는 옆에서 봤던 사람 입장에서는 그렇지 않았고 그래서 8-8을 아는 이 하이브의 아티스트들은 너네랑 우리밖에 없어.
맞아요.
이 빅히트의 성장의 서사 너희들이 다 알고 있겠지. 연습생 생활을 그때부터 했으니까. 물에 사이다를 타먹던 시절이 있었다고?
네. 그러니까
물에 사이다를 왜 타먹는 거야?
아니 제가 그때는 좀 사비로 계산을 했어요.
회사 법카나 뭐 이런 게
혹시
아니라?
그때는 저희가 사비로 밥을 먹었어야 되는 상황인데 이제 사이다를 하나 시켜. 그래서 돈을 아끼려고 물을 좀 타먹으면 맛이 똑같아.
돈 아끼려고? 그때는 그게 없어. 장부가 없었나?
좀 지나고 나서야 있었는데
하루에 시켜 먹을 수 있는 음식 최대값이 6,000원이었나?
그때는 좀 제한이 많았어.
그래서 내가 들은 것 중에 제일 싸!
그럴 땐 안 그랬는데 눈 떠보니 내 기억 같아. 그럴 땐 골룸에 버섯 비어있는 거예요. 그거 마음 아파요. 처음에 그거 스펀지 집밥인 줄 알았다고. 청소하는 건 줄 알았어? 멤버들 진짜 코찔 찌를 때부터 다 왔잖아요. 애기 때부터. 정말 물새는 연습실에서 다 같이 이 추운 겨울날 온풍이 하나 의자 놓고 자고.
This is not good for me.
왜 내가 이제 다 커서 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 공연을 하고 멤버들한테 너무 자랑스럽고 고맙다고 얘기해주고 싶고요. 그래 너무 고생 많았다 얘들아.
Because of the pressure and the intense trainee period spent together, the members have formed a close brotherhood, which is evident in their interactions and sibling-like dynamic.
평소에는 싫다 하다가도 누구 하나 아프면은 연락 5명이서 다 각방점마다 다 오고 다 힘들 때는 진짜 누구보다 제일 잘 챙겨주고 가족이 되는 그런 존재들이거든요.
멤버들을 수식할 만한 표현은 없는 것 같아요. 친구라고 하기에는 그 이상의 것이 있고 직장 동료라고 하기에도 뭐 더 이상의 것이 있고 가족이라고 하기에는 피가 안 섞였고 소중하죠. 못 바꾸죠. 눈에 넣어도 안 아프죠.
왕생도 뚜렷할 거지. 우리 멤버들 5명이 그대로 모이면은 저는 뚜렷이 할래요.
Despite their amazing talent and hard work, TXT continues to face ongoing prejudice from the fiercely competitive and often toxic world of K-pop fandoms, with many still using TXT's debut privilege as a way to discredit their success. And while there is no denying that TXT debuted at a privileged position, reducing the entirety of the group's success over the past 5 years to privilege unfairly downplays their hard work, journey, and talent. This perspective also fails to recognize the immense expectations and pressure uniquely placed upon TXT, which has significantly skewed how their progress and talent are measured compared to their peers. Despite these challenges, TXT have consistently risen above them, transforming criticism into motivation and proving that their success is built on a foundation far deeper than privilege alone. In an era where many K-pop groups struggle to find concurrent popularity in both international and domestic markets, TXT has distinguished themselves as one of the few K-pop acts managing to achieve significant and balanced success in both. As TXT continue to top charts, set trends, and break records, their achievements both at home and abroad underscore their status as a powerhouse in the industry and solidify their place among K-pop's most successful acts. The members credit all these achievements to their biggest driving force, their fan base MOA, which stands for Moments of Alwaysness. MOA also means to gather in Korean, as the members in MOA are gathering together to complete one dream. When turned on its side, MOA also becomes the number 304, which represents March 4th, TXT's debut date.
Wow.
TXT are constantly expressing their sincere love and appreciation for MOA, as the members say they are the only ones who truly understand and acknowledge their journey and hard work.
True.
사실 모아분들 아니면은 아무것도 아니라고 생각을 해요. 이런 위치 진짜 우리 팬분들께서 만들어주신 거라고 생각을 해요. 저한텐 멤버들도 있고 음악도 있고 여러 가지가 있지만 대신에 그건 확실해요. 결국에 저희를 완성시키는 거는 팬분들이다. 이 퍼즐 조각이 딱 완벽하게 들어맞는 거는 결국 팬분들이 없으면 있을 수 없다라고 생각하기 때문에 투모로우바이투게더 이름을 가치 있게 만들어주는 힘껏 모아드리기 때문에
Ultimately, through TXT's hard work, talent, and ability to live up to expectations, they have proved themselves and created a distinguishable and unique image that separates them from their senior label associates. What can be said for sure is TXT are certainly a force to be reckoned with in this ever-growing and evolving K-pop scene, as they strive to create a better tomorrow together. TXT is constantly praised for their standout discography. Standout not only in terms of the quality of their title tracks and B-sides, but also standout in their dedication to unique and meaningful concepts and sounds that artistically set them apart from other K-pop groups. To use the words of prominent Korean music critic Kim Young-dae, in a business rife with all kinds of exaggerated concepts and universes, TXT doesn't follow the traditional K-pop formula, yet they have managed to become the most anticipated group of the next generation. TXT's trainee period focused predominantly on hip-hop. In fact, for majority of their trainee period, the members were under the impression they'd be debuting with a hip-hop concept. However, since their debut, they have cultivated an incredibly diverse discography that differs greatly in genre, style, and concept.
I reacted to this one. This one too. I did this one too. I haven't done this one. I did this one. I haven't done this one.
Despite their sonic variety, TXT's discography stands out as one of the most cohesive and thoughtful in the industry, with each release conceptually and narratively linked through the idea of youth. In TXT's case, youth is not simply a fixed conceptual backdrop for their music and image. Instead, it serves as a dynamic, evolving lens that transforms their discography from merely a collection of songs into a real-life coming-of-age story. Since their debut, TXT have firmly established themselves as narrators of youth, with each release being organized into a series of albums known as chapters that explore the evolving emotions and experiences shaping their ongoing narrative of growing up. For a more in-depth understanding of TXT's discography and how it has earned TXT the nickname of the Storytelling Idols, we've created a site that provides summaries of TXT's album chapters, along with song analysis, additional context, and accurate lyric videos and translations. This is linked in the description below. Unlike with their senior label mates, Big Hit has a clear and controlled vision for the narrative of TXT's discography, which has meant that in order to creatively contribute to their music, TXT has to compete with seasoned writers and producers from around the world.
Wow.
Following different comebacks, the members have often told stories of how songs they have written have been temporarily dismissed by the company because they did not fit within the musical narrative of that chapter. While many might be disheartened by this, TXT are encouraged by Big Hit to keep these songs to one side for either their solo mixtapes or until they fit within the narrative of their group albums. Despite Big Hit's strict vision for TXT's discography, there are still several TXT songs that are written by the members, which ensures that the coming-of-age story they are telling is reflective of their authentic voices and experiences.
Right.
Only 7 months after debut, the youngest member, Kai, set the record for being the youngest idol to be registered under the Korean Music Copyright Association after he helped write the song Roller Coaster for their first studio album. 6 months later, TXT became the youngest idol group to have all members as registered songwriters.
Wow.
With 77 songs in their official discography, TXT's writing and composing credits as of January 2025 are Taehyun with 28, Yeonjun with 33, Bongyu with 13, along with 3 producing credits, Subin with 15, and finally Hyuning Kai with 21, along with 2 producing credits.
Wow.
Along with the lyrical storyline that runs through their albums, TXT has an additional storyline known as the Star Seekers, which is a fictional universe that runs through many of their music videos.
Yeah, I noticed
While the themes of their music center around the real-life experiences of growing up, the Star Seekers adds a layer of magic and fantasy, creating a more fantastical parallel to the grounded themes of their discography-based storyline. Along with music videos, the Star Seekers also includes a short animation film and webtoon.
Wow. Wow, that's good.
To get to know the members' individual journeys and personalities, we encourage you to check out the 5 other chapters of this guide collection, which can be found on our channel. Additionally, TXT has a lot of non-music content you can check out, which will give you a more in-depth understanding of their personalities and group dynamics.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to know them.
To Do TXT is TXT's official variety show, where the members take on a variety of missions, games, and challenges. When To Do first started, the members were still camera-shy rookies, but over the course of the show, they have developed into 5 variety show kings, showcasing their chaotic, entertaining, dynamic, and unique personalities. Talk by Today is a vlog-style reality show where the members document the behind-the-scenes moments from their daily lives, starting from pre-debut up until the present.
Wow.
While To Do offers a look at the members' dynamic and personalities in fun, unique environments. Talk by Today provides a deeper insight into their everyday lives. If this type of content appeals to you, you'll also enjoy their TXT logs, which, like Talk by Today, offer a more personal and candid glimpse into their daily lives. TXT Flicks is a comprehensive fan-made resource for TXT content, including performances, shows, interviews, and more. Here you'll find TXT's media appearances and original content categorized and summarized accordingly, making it easy for you to find content that appeals to you. This is linked in the description below.
You guys did not warn me that I was gonna be bawling my eyes out. Now, the thing about TXT is they already started at a very difficult foot, being the next people after BTS. Imagine being the next people after BTS. You know, there's so much expectations, not just from BTS members, but from the haters of BTS as well. You know, that might probably think, oh, Big Hit has succeeded with BTS. Let them bring more people for, you know, like to be in the space. So there are so many expectations people who were waiting to hate on them, people who were waiting to criticize them, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of pressure. Now, if you're someone who works, you know the kind of pressures you get from your bosses. Now, times that by 1 million people, times that by millions of people who are actually waiting for TXT to come out and be a failure. But guess what? They didn't do that. They came out, they succeeded. And that was what made me the most emotional. I really enjoyed this. Thank you guys for the recommendations. I really did enjoy it.